All right, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom, wa abba babal. So the law was given to Israel. The Israelites today are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians of North America, Central America, South America, and the Caribbeans, which have been scattered throughout the world in slavery. And we've been exiled out of our home, which is the promised land, and that's the land Israel, from the Euphrates to the Nile. All right, which you see the heathen occupying now. All right, but now that we're coming to the end of our slavery, which we were being punished for our iniquities, and we recognize our sin and repented in Yahweh Shai paying the wage of our sin, which is death. All right, the Lord sooner sent Yahweh Shai to get us because he bought us with his blood. So in Exodus 22:9, this is a law given to the Israelites, and it's relevant today because we are the Israelites, and his word endureth forever, and through his word do we see his mercy from his judgments, because his judgments is the way you know Yahweh, so we know it through the way of spectating as a witness. Okay? It says in Exodus 22:9, for all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, for ass, for sheep, for remnant, talking about people, your own people, or for any manner of lost thing which another challengeth to be his, which is happening right now. Okay? So you got the Edomites, and they're in our land as counterfeits. And they're saying that they're the people of the Bible. They stole our land. They stole our people. Right? And they're challenging Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that we belong to Esau, the so-called white man, the red devil. It says, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. And this is going to be fulfilled even in these last days when the Lord gives double unto Edom. In Revelation 18, it says, I'll just start at 1. It says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was enlightened with his glory, which were being moved by the Holy Spirit. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, which America is going to fall, which is Babylon the Great, when nuclear destruction happens. All right? Their allies, NATO, and the enemy, BRIC, are going to shoot missiles upon Babylon the Great, America, as prophesied in these holy scriptures. All right? It says, and it's going to happen after they make that implantable microchip mandatory for buying and selling. And has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, which America is going to be made a wasteland, a desert. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The wine is the false philosophies. All right, and they have enslaved Israel violently. And it says, and the fornication is the idolatry. All right, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Pretty much worship this place. Worship the power the so-called white man has. Edom. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Through her delicacies, which the America, Babylon the Great, is the biggest consuming country in the world. There's a good documentary on Netflix called Buy Now. I recommend you watch it. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, which the Lord's actually going to call us from heaven, and we're going to be gathered into a chariot, a so-called UFO, so you can understand. that ye be not partakers of her sins, which so that we don't get destroyed in the judgment, and that ye receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh sent his son Yahushai hath remembered her iniquities. And this is why he's sending his son Yahushai. He's remembered her iniquities. You see? And how did he remember it? From the crying of the people, the Israelites, his kindred. That's why we overcome this devil by the blood of the Lamb. When you look into the blood, it's first being an Israelite, and then you're spiritually moved righteously in the blood of Yahushua. See? So you're an Israelite being moved by the Holy Spirit. And he says he's going to deliver the innocent that cry. See? So it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. See, that fulfills that law. See, they're trying to say that the Israelites belong to them, the land of Israel belongs to them, right? The covenants belong to them, but the covenants belong to the Israelites, and the Israelites are in slavery. So them that are trying to take what's ours, the Lord's going to give them double. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, which, man, these fucking Edomites in America are proud as shit. Right? They're always talking shit in your face and you can't say nothing. And in their eyes, you're a dirty ass immigrant. So then they look down on us, right? Because they'll say that they immigrated, right? Their people wasn't from here. But then they'll talk shit. But we are the ones that this land belonged to. They stole it from us. They claim to be the Indians. They claim to be the Africans. They claim to be the Europeans. They claim to be the Asians. They claim to be all these different people, but they're nothing but dirty-ass, filthy fucking Edomites. You see, the so-called Caucasian is viler than the earth, children of fools. And they want to talk shit on any other people, especially the Israelites. Esau's got, man, you couldn't pay me to be an Edomite. You know what I mean? If it was like an option, you could be an Edomite. You know, if you took this much money or whatever, there's not enough. Esau is going to be obliterated for generations over and over again, and then eventually made extinct. All right? For 1,000 years. They're going to be just used and abused. All right? And it was even better for us while we were in slavery, getting our punishment for sin. All right? That we had the Lord, to have mercy on us. But Esau has no mercy coming. So these Edomites are going to get fucked up, man. Their kingdom's going to get wiped off the face of the earth. And then from that point on, they're going to be just the most vilest people that are on earth. Everybody's going to hate them. And there's going to be slavery of all nations under the Israelites. But the Edomites are going to be like the runts. They're going to be the bottom. Shit drops downhill. You know what I'm saying? So Esau's they're going to get it the worst. And rightfully so. Fuck them. They try to say that they were the image of God, the image of Yahweh, the image of Yahushua. They changed the names of Yahweh and Yahushua. Fuck them. All right? And the Lord, man, I can't wait. Call out Yahushua. I want his will to be done. I want Yahweh's will to be done. And his law says that he's going to make war with Amalek every generation. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them. It says, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. They live rich as fuck. They talk shit, say that we're lazy and we're bums, that we're stupid, we don't know what to do. But they stole everything from us. We had golden cities for many generations. But these motherfuckers stole our gold and then talk shit about us. You know what I'm saying? So much torment and sorrow give her. Man, that's why we're going to look down on this place burning and we're going to watch you cry and wail and grit your teeth. You're going to, oh man, I can't wait. You know? For she saith in her heart, which this is really talking about the people. This is the spirit of the so-called American white man. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. They think they're undefeatable. And all that's going to go into shame when they're burning in that lake of fire when all those nuclear missiles eat the flesh. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh, who sends his son Yahushai to judge her. Now let's go to Zechariah, because it tells you exactly what's going to happen to these fools. Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Talking about Israel. We're a people before a place. The Israelites are the citizens of Jerusalem, the city of peace. The Edomites, they know not peace. Look at them, what they're doing in that land today. They're taking peace from the earth with missiles, causing a World War III, dividing up the land so that they could commit abominations. So they are not the people of peace. They are not the citizens of Jerusalem. That's why when the land is made over again after this destruction, because the earth remaineth forever, it's just a new manner of life is going to be installed. All right? It's New Jerusalem. It's the Israelites taking that land. And we're going to rule the world in righteousness, which peace will be able to prosper. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So that's what's going to happen to all these Edomite, proud-ass fucking Edomites, right? That raped and robbed the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian in America. And the Bible tells you of reincarnation. You're the ones in this generation that was torturing us in past generations. So we're going to get a rejoice over your destruction. And this is what I long for. I really long to stand over you and watch you perish. Your whole little ugly Caucasian nation. But there's going to be a remnant of you that are saved in the bunkers, the elite, and you're going to go into fucking slavery. And while you're in slavery, we're going to breed you, all right? And we're going to bring back your ancestors and fulfill these prophecies of paying you back for what you've done to us, where you had us in slavery. It says in Revelation 18 and 20, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai hath avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, nuclear destruction of Babylon the Great, saying, thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon, America, be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. And that's going to be a beautiful day when this day comes. It's going to be a day of judgment and wrath, but it's also going to be a day of mercy and salvation for the Israelites. It's a judgment for the wicked and them that do wickedly, and it's going to be a day of salvation for the Israelites that are righteous in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai through faith. Shalom to the elect. Wa Ba Ba Ba.